really did expect the higher level there. Wow. It's interesting. I'm off my game. I think I need an energy detox. Yeah, definitely off my game. Wow. We didn't have that move higher. Sort of did, but not really. There's no breakout there. Interesting. Well, I mean, we definitely have the midday low, midday high, and then end of day low. And this was the selling. This was definitely like an opportunity to. Those calls are off though. Well, I put those calls from the prior day in that 2% category, unfortunately. But with that said, failed attempt to break through a key resistance. You could say that this kind of angle here would lead us to believe we break through, and we don't. So that was that first low. And then I moved to distant resistance. So chances are that's not the same Queen of Discs energy, because usually the Queen of Discs energy is a bearish kind of energy where you see a dip to revisit a support level that was recently a past opportunity. And since we're already down here, since we're already down at this level, yikes. Not really strong. Well, I guess that is strong support. That would be like the next major support. But it wasn't really, it doesn't really seem like an opportunity per se. Right, these weren't support, those weren't opportunities. Like, that was an opportunity. Can we really dip that low? I mean, it would go right into my ellipse. Right, see, like, we're already at Queen of Discs support. And why is that relevant? Because, like, when we look at the dailies, sneak preview for tomorrow is the Queen of Discs, and we just had Queen of Discs. It was relevant here. This was Queen of Discs energy here, but the fact that we're already there, the Queen of Discs energy is a period of sideways rotation with a sharp dip in the midst of it that stands out. And that sharp dip generally takes us to a support level that was recently a past opportunity. I guess technically you could say this was a support level that was an opportunity, but I highly doubt that's where what we're looking at here. The next real opportunity and support, I mean, you technically could say here 390, but this is the real opportunity in here. And that would bring us down to here. I would be a bit surprised at this point based on what I'm seeing on the 1 month though. Right, like there's a trough today. We were on point about the crest on the 15th. Sorry, there's a trough tomorrow. Prince of Swords, not Princess of Swords. Interesting. So I'm trying to see if there's a price level that I can identify here. You can see how it's a lot easier to time direction than it is like magnitude of direction, like of the move. By that I mean like it's easy for me to determine, okay, we've got like a lull here, a downturn here into a trough during these days. We've got a crest here during these days. We've got a trough here during these days. But the magnitude of the moves, that's a whole nother ball game. A lot of that, I think, is really ascertained through technical analysis. Not always. There are often times where you can determine price levels using SO meta-analysis, but it's still a work in progress, not like the timing aspect. It's interesting, we still have love energy tomorrow as well. Definitely taking a nosedive here, guys. Looks like that big move to the upside started right around 11 o'clock. Interesting. So the first low we're a little late on timing, but the second low. Now there is a move like right around the close. There's a pop higher, but I don't think it's gonna last because you see here we have the Knight of Wands, which is the completion of a bullish trend or the completion of a rally along a diagonal trend line that ends with a fast sudden move higher and then a drop through that diagonal trend line. So that would be like the end of it. Hey, Philip. Yeah, I'm pretty shocked about this though. Like, the fact that this didn't work out says a lot about my energy recently. Like, I got personal shit going on, so I need to do an energetic detox because this should have panned out. This was so concise to me. The fact that this didn't pan out, the swiftness card, like, whoa, I need a detox big time. Crabs? I've never heard the expression crabs, Solan Gurugar. What do you mean they're crabs? The open today pre-market. Yeah, I noticed that about the minion card. The thing is that the Two of Wands isn't so much like a price level card. It's more often like like the swiftness card represented a rally, right? The rally, like, it's not a price level, but it's a rally, and so we could extrapolate that the rally would have continued. Like I said, my energy's off, so it didn't really work out the way that it was expected, but it should have. In any case, it's not about a price level repeating there. It's more about a move continuing. And this is a similar thing, but they're not like next to each other. So I'm not so sure about the Dominion card playing out like that. Now, the Defeat card, on the other hand, it could be the same price level that we're attempting to break through. And if that's the case, then it would have been the Defeat, I believe, was this right here. So decline in the pre-market, a little bit of a price swing here around the open, and then we have this move higher through resistance. Let's put it on a 1 minute chart, it'll be easier to see. Alright, so we have this move higher through resistance, we stay there briefly, we break back down. Okay, and then here's the Defeat card. Right, we failed to break through resistance, and then a sharp decline through key support. Sideways rotation. Decline offering opportunity to open up a long position. Big move to reach for distant resistance from here to here. Started right around 11 o'clock. Interesting, so a little early there. But then this is the volatility with a sharp dip in that period of volatility. Oh, also the disappointment card in the high position. That's interesting. So yeah, my sense is we open lower. We open lower and then we rally higher to probably back to these level right here. And that would put us right back with the Queen of Discs energy as well, because this line right here is Queen of Discs energy. So good eyeball on the Defeat card. I mean, the Defeat and the Defeat and the Disappointment card together. You usually see the Disappointment card appear after the Defeat card, like when we fail to break through key resistance, We come back down, and it looks like it looks like we've established support, and we come back up to break through that resistance, and that's the disappointment card. But then we don't. We turn around and we break through that support that we established. Oh yeah, got you. That makes sense. Do I think ETH will make a new low this year under 850? Ask me that question at 3:43. It'll be better energetically for me to answer that question at 3:43. I know it sounds weird, but I'm a clear empath. I'm made weird. Just have to trust me on that. Yeah, New York's right around the corner, too. I'm moving Thanksgiving weekend. It's probably the best time for me to do it because I'll have, there's extra free time. I'm not worrying about the market or anything. So you have to think about the 4 suits as different types of elements, and each element has a different chart behavior corresponding to it. There's up, there's down, there's sideways flat, and there's sideways like wild, right? And so for the most part, and it's not this cut and dry because they're like within each card are all 4 elements. It's just a different combination for each card. So like the Wands cards are up cards generally speaking. The Cups cards are down cards generally speaking, and then you have the Swords, which speak about resistance for the most part. Usually, it's the Swords are going to be like a bullish move hitting resistance, and then sometimes that's a bearish afterwards. But it's about resistance, like the upper end of a range, and then Discs is about support in the lower end of the range, and usually it's a bearish energy into a support. Sometimes a Discs card will speak about a bullish energy, like a new support. Sometimes a Swords card will speak about a bearish energy with a lower resistance, you know, but they're more so about horizontal kind of things going on. I'm not sure about that, B. I'm gonna answer these questions starting at 3:43. I'm not so sure about 3:40. I mean, that might have been. I kind of remember that question being asked around the time that we had that fake out, and I think I might have been getting faked out myself. We'll see. I'm gonna answer these questions starting at 3:43. Hey, we have 10 people watching right now. That's the most we've had on here yet, guys. Thank you so much for your support and allowing us to continue growing, my friends. Really, this is my life's passion. This is the only reason why I was able to get this far, is because it was my passion. Otherwise, you just have to call me insane, because who the hell would have gone through all the shit I went through to do something they're not passionate about, you know? So, but I'm glad I'm able to help people. I'm glad that people are catching on now. Who knows when they'll, like, you know, ban psychics from predicting the stock market, you know, like someday they will. I would be the first psychic in history that could go into a courtroom and prove they were psychic without a doubt. I don't think that there's enough, like, if somebody tried to, like, say I wasn't psychic, I could take them to court and I'd win. It'd be historical. Hey, Angfin. Welcome. Guys, there's a promo code FYI right now. So one of the ways that you could support the channel, we do free general, or not, excuse me, not free, but we do general readings. They cost money, but like it's one-on-one general Zoom readings. I could get into details and stuff with you, but really helps to support the channel. There is a promo code right now. It's the promo code is live promo. I believe you get 50% off on a one-on-one general consultation. Again, that's live promo. I'm gonna write that in there. Yeah, so overall, as far as the trade opportunity, don't know. That's interesting. We had an opportunity up here in the midst of a decline. I find that very interesting. But I'd say we got that crest to the day. I don't know about you guys, but it looks pretty solid. And that would put us, I mean, we're close. We're close to another prominent trough. Technically, you could say, because we made a new high, we've already created. If we were to turn around tomorrow, this would be a prominent trough. No matter how low we go at this point, it's going to create a prominent trough next in the sequence because we had this high form, right? We also we redesigned the website a little bit so that it's easier to find the private consults. It used to only be that there was like 5 different readings that you could choose from, or 5 different stock tickers that you could choose from, and 2 crypto. And now you can specify like whatever ticker or crypto you want. It's not like a choice that you have to pick from. So I think that will definitely help support the channel as well for those of you that want to see stuff regularly, like see the same ticker regularly. Like Philip does that for silver. Philip, how's silver been? How have the accuracy on the silver readings been? Honest. Tell me honestly. If they're shit, tell me they're shit. No hard feelings. I'm so slammed with all of the stuff that I need to do before the 12th of December in preparation for next year. 12th of December is when the influence of retrograde, Mercury retrograde starts. So I got all this stuff because I've got this Thanksgiving move, and like, wow, it's just a lot, my God. So I'm trying to combine my time here. So if you're new, you don't know what I'm doing. Basically, what I'm doing is there's so much data for these ESO-Meta readings, so much data, like so much information that in order to interpret it and not miss the majority of the information, I needed to create like a color code system so that I can read it visually. And what I did in essence was create a form of pattern recognition utilizing tarot, a system of using the tarot that did not exist. It's the same tarot, same classical imagery interpretations, but there's an added second layer of interpretation utilizing pattern recognition. It wasn't done beforehand. So right now what I'm doing is I'm isolating local highs. And what's a local high? So like on a one-day chart for today, you could say that this is a local high. 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 Does that make sense? If that doesn't make sense, let me know, guys. Do I see tomorrow higher? I don't think we see higher. I think what we have happening here. Now, it is possible that this trough on the 17th ends up being end of day today. Sometimes that happens. And we have a big move to the upside. Looks like on the 18th. So we either have a prominent trough for the month here tomorrow, or at the end of day today, another prominent trough. And what's a prominent trough? This is a prominent trough. 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 This is also a lowest low on the scale of this chart right now. This would be a lowest low, also a prominent trough. Prominent trough, prominent trough, prominent trough. Prominent high, prominent high, prominent high. So hopefully that makes sense. How dangerous is Mercury retrograde? I mean, Mercury retrograde's not dangerous. It's like, how dangerous is the wind blowing east to a sailor? It depends on, like, how fast the wind is blowing and what the sailor's doing, right? Mercury retrograde's the same thing. Understanding Mercury retrograde and what to do during your life, in your life during those times, is like learning how to sail. Like if you try to fight the wind as a sailor, you don't get to your destination. You have to learn how to sail with the wind. Sometimes the wind is blowing the opposite direction that you want to go. You have to learn to sail with it to get to the direction you want to go. Mercury retrograde's kind of like the wind blowing against where you want to go in life. But if you understand that, then you can make proper adjustments to behavior during those periods of time. And what'll happen is you'll sail smoothly to where you want to get. It's the best way I can explain it. There's huge disruptions in the S&P 500 during Mercury retrograde. It's without a doubt. It's not a theory. It's without a doubt. I see it 3 times to 4 times a year. And I've been watching it since 2007. So that's plenty of opportunity to see that it is in fact a thing. A high amount, it's like a heightened amount of volatility. So if you have if you have the ability to play with options, there's an option strategy utilizing straddles or strangles, which you make money when there's a big move in either direction. That's the most advised way to play Mercury retrograde. There's also a really great opportunity because there's 3 phases to Mercury retrograde. During the first phase, the stock market tells you basically what it's going to do in the 3rd phase. So you're able to watch what happens in the first phase of the retrograde period, and then you know ahead of time what the 3rd phase of the retrograde period is going to look like for the stock market. All right, 343. Here we go. So we didn't see a big move there. We did not see a big move there yesterday, did we? Interesting. Well, we're in sideways rotation. Does ETH see the price level of 850 in the year of 2022? No. There's no 850 in 2022. Does ETH see the price level of 850 in 2023? Yes. It's probably early January. I haven't released the 2023 Ethereum yet because I'm waiting to record this. I want to interpret the most important readings during the best astrological influences. So the next period of time for me to do that, like to do the really juicy readings like Ethereum 2023, is this coming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'll be doing them then. But it looks to me like January, either January or February, there's going to be a notable opportunity to open up a long position in Ethereum. When we look at December, yeah, it's going to be in January or February that we see 850. Is that correct? Yes. We see, will Ethereum see the price level of 850 in January 2023? Maybe. Interesting. So it's probably right on the cusp. Is it right on the cusp between January and February? Yes. All right. So there's an opportunity there to open up long position in Ethereum, probably around 850-ish. I don't know if we'll hit exact 850, but around that level possibly in early January, February. Dope. Are we still going to go to 340 in 2022? I don't think so. Let's see here. Year to date. Oh yeah, so many readings. So if it did happen, if we were gonna see 840, well, I guess it's kind of obvious because there's only like a month and a half left. But I was gonna say if we did see 840 on the S&P 500, it would be, or SPY, it would be the low of December. But obviously that makes sense. The reason why I say that is because there's a sharp decline through multiple support levels between the high and starting off of the high of November and moving into the low of December. But I don't think we see 340. No, I think that's behind us. This was the low here. Do we see the, does the S&P 5, does SPY hit 340 in 2023. The S&P 500 ETF SPY hit the price level of 340 in 2023. As S&P 500 ETF SPY hit the price level of 340 in the year 2023. No. Nope, it does not. All right, do I see a higher tomorrow? You want to go down, buddy? So what I see happening tomorrow, to reiterate, guys. So this is that move to the upside, that wealth card there that we're seeing right now. That's what's taking place, right? End of day, near the close, big move to the upside, wealth card. But we do see the end of a rally in the pre-market, marked by a decline, a fast sudden move higher, and then a decline through key support. So we should see more decline here in the pre-market or in the post-market. And my sense is that we open lower and do some price swinging out of the pre-market open. It's going to be like a back and forth kind of day. But what I do see is that we have this Queen of Discs energy sneak preview for tomorrow, and that's right at the open. Oof, right at the open. I'm going to say it's difficult for me to determine if we're opening higher tomorrow based on the combination of the cards and where we are in the price level. It's too there's too much going on for me to be able to determine that with like clarity. Try it like this. That trade opportunity though, it's like a first thing in the morning trade opportunity. It looks like it's difficult for me to determine based on the combo. I don't want to like try and guess for you. It's too difficult for me to determine on sometimes I don't see it, you know. Unfortunately, this is one of those days. Yeah, we may see the low. I think we may see the low that I'm seeing on the 1 month today at the end of the day. That might even have been what I said in the 1 month if I went and looked at the actual video. That may very well have been what I said. Being because we have this like beginning of a rally here, end of day. And it looks like end of day tomorrow, I'm advised to open up some protection as well. Yeah, around the end of the day at this price level here. Any last questions anybody has? Any stocks that you guys want to see in January? Because I'm preparing January monthlies this week as well. Also, I should have the January dailies up on the website, Tarot for Traders, relatively soon. If you guys didn't know, you can get all of the readings that are on YouTube for free. You can get them earlier. The earliest you can get them is on the website, tarotfortraders.com. It's $17 a month, but you get early access to the earliest access to everything. All right, taking any last questions. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be back. Nada? Chariot, Priestess, we're good. Magus. So I'm just doing a markup here. Normally I would log off, but hey, why not? I'm doing a markup here for Amazon December. This is the second part of the process. And I think my dog wants to go for a walk. So I probably will log momentarily. Alright, buddy, we're gonna go, don't worry. Just let me finish doing the local highs, okay? Oh, hello. That's a first. You never jumped on my lap like that before. Hello. You just wanted some pets, huh? Yeah? You just wanted to come sit on my lap? You're a good boy, Hermes. What a good boy you are. You wanted your pets, huh? Hey, Raymond. Tomorrow's a little tough to read as far as where we open. We either saw a trough just now or we see a trough tomorrow. There is a notable decline off of the high. It looks like highs at the start of the day too. But the low is nullified, so somehow like it's made irrelevant. I'd say probably just, oh, where did it go? I'd probably wait until the 18th where there's a juicy opportunity, or if we're at a high at the end of the day on the 17th, I'd open up some protection. But I'd wait till the 18th. There's trade opportunity on the 18th based on the 1 month. Oops. Where is it? Alright guys, I'm gonna roll. I gotta take my dog for a walk, he's whining at me. You're a good boy, you know. I know, you just want to come sit on my lap. You're a good boy. I don't really see anything standing out that much, Raymond. But tomorrow I might feel differently. I'm not kind of like in the state today. Well, with that said, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.